you think? Good. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning, February 4th, 2020, and I'm headed into work for the day. And it's, what's the temperature out? It says it's somewhat warmer. It says it's 37 degrees, but it's very, very, very windy. And, like, in Chicagoland, the wind is what just cuts right through you. It's terrible. It sucks. Whew. So, yesterday, finished printing the other half of the Mark II Thunderstrike Battle Body, and I brought it home, and I was just kind of looking at everything that I had on the, I put it all on the table, and trying to figure out how I'm gonna rewire everything to fit and all that, and I was overwhelmed last night. I wasn't in a good mood. I had a sore back, and I was just tired and not having it, so I did a couple things with it last night, but I put it on, I shelved it, and I was beat. So I'm kind of getting some more ideas as I look at it more and more and how to do this. So it should be good. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to go about doing it. So tonight Nikki's coming over. Tomorrow Nikki's coming over. Thursday I'm going to see Breaking Benjamin. And I'm like stressed out because I realize I don't have much time to do anything that I want to do in between now and this weekend and stuff. And that bothers me, it stresses me out. So cleaning lady comes Friday morning, and so that means I gotta have the house all picked up probably by Thursday morning or something like that, because like I said, I'm gonna come home Thursday, play with Sophie a little bit, feed her, let her out, all that sort of stuff, and then I'm heading all the way to Rockford. So it's a 2-hour one-way drive. It's gonna be insane. So I'm not looking forward to that part of it. I definitely want to see Breaking Benjamin and all that. I'm just not excited to go on this epic voyage. My buddy Luke was gonna go with me or come with me, but he's been sick for 2 months, straight up. He's been on 2 or 3 rounds of meds, and he doesn't look like he's getting any better. So his steroids, he just completed his round of steroids, and he still has some antibiotics to do, but he's not any better. So, and with this Wuhan virus thing going around, being out in public with somebody that can't stop coughing is not a good sign, So it looks like I'm going to be solo riding it Thursday night, I believe, I guess. I don't know. Yesterday I also got something that I wanted to get for 3 years or more. I got my first Baofeng radio. It's a UV5R, just the normal one, not the 5R Plus. It does UHF and VHF, and that's about all I know about it. I don't know anything about radios, ham radios, nothing like that. I don't have anyone to learn this shit from, and yeah, so I gotta kind of figure it out on my own. It sucks. But I was able to program in the local NOAA weather station or whatever it's called, weather broadcast. So I was able to get that in. It works. I did buy a frequency scanner or frequency counter, and I was hoping to pull the frequency off of my work radio and clone it onto this Baofeng. Baofeng radio is $20 or 20 or 22 bucks. There's another model, it's the 5R Plus, that has an FM receiver built into it as well. So it does UHF, VHF, and you can tune the fucking radio on this thing. But it's 20 bucks, and it comes with an earpiece. It comes with a charging dock, and I don't know what else. I bought the programming cable, so I'm going to play with that. Supposedly, you can like expand the range, the UHF and VHF range using the software. You can also manually program the channels using the software and the cable and name them and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know. I'm gonna bring this stuff to work, play with it there a little bit over my lunch break, and see if I can figure out what frequencies they're using. I'm not sure. They're using all Motorola radios, and Motorola stuff you can't really hack or crack as easily because they use some sort of like a proprietary software, and whatever they use to program them themselves is expensive. Like, I'm not going to buy that as a hobby or as an experiment. So, you know, like I said, I'm just going to try this out or whatever. This will be good for like an emergency radio thing. You know, the only thing that kind of sucks is it has like an internal rechargeable battery. So, you know, if the power goes out or something and it's not charged, I don't know how that'll work. You know, I don't know if they sell external batteries for these things or something. I don't know. I'll have to look into that if I decide to keep it. But I only bought one. They sell like a 5-pack of these radios, and you know, I'll be getting more if I decide to keep them and go with them or whatever. You know, like, I just want to kind of like learn about it and all that sort of stuff. I don't know, excuse me, I don't know anything about this stuff, so that's what it comes down to. Yeah, so when I was trying to use the frequency counter yesterday, I did it like 6 different times and got 6 different frequencies, which, from my understanding, it's supposed to like literally like lock on to whatever it is. So I'm wondering if it's because I was at home using the work radio and it wasn't like locking on to like a repeater or whatever. So maybe the work walkie-talkie was like hunting for like to catch on. Like maybe it goes like above and below. I don't know. It does like a mini scan. So I'm wondering if it'll be a lot more successful at work, like I said, like when it connects into their system or whatever. So I'm gonna try it out, I'm gonna figure it out, but I wanted it for a monitor. So like, I don't have a ham radio license, I don't have any of that shit. So from my understanding, it's legal to have the radios, program them, listen in, monitor, whatever, just you can't transmit, and I'm fine with it. Like, unless it's an emergency, you can't transmit. So, I don't know. I'll have more to talk about on that later. So, stay tuned for more.
We have to have a little conversation here about how it is to be nice to one another. Because I just want to give you kisses and love.
I was like, you're not scratching me.
I can't scratch you when you're yelling at me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh boy.
She's like, she's wearing sleeves, Dad. She's wearing sleeves, Dad.
I got sleeves. You got fish. You need to stop eating fish, okay?
Stop, so.
You need to stop eating